well, why aren't you afraid? Why aren't you afraid? You know, it's because of stories like that have helped me. There's many reasons why I'm not afraid, but that is one of the big stories.
Wow, that's beautiful. In the Baha'i faith, there's many stories, writings, teachings, prayers about death and the majesty of the soul and how it is eternal. And Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, says, I have made death a messenger of joy to thee. Wherefore dost thou grieve? And that's a tough one. You know, I write about it in my book. Like, my dad passed. We were both Baha'i, but I wasn't feeling a lot of messenger of joy, although that's kind of what you're describing. But the only way that I could think about that was there's a lot of writings in the Baha'i faith about how the body is a cage. And this is a common, metaphysical idea, and it's in other faith traditions as well. And that when you die, the cage is broken open and the soul, the spirit, flies free. And that there is exactly all those feelings you were trying to describe that you couldn't quite describe in this act of death, of the broken cage and the spirit just flying free, joyful. There's that story of Steve Jobs when he was passing away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he was just saying, oh, wow, 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 as he expired.
Yeah.
Have you witnessed other people's passing and speaking to people on the other side, or?
Yes, that is a very common, it's something that we actually educate families about, because it's so common to start speaking to dead relatives, dead pets, start saying things like, I hear music, I see dad, or death reach. It's this we call it medical phenomena because we don't know why it happens, but it does so much that we actually have to tell people about it so they don't become afraid when their loved one starts talking about it. And when people start, it's called visioning. So when people start visioning, a lot of times it's before they're in the actively dying phase. So the actively dying phase is that last phase of life. It lasts a few days usually. It usually happens before then when they're like really alert and oriented. And they're kind of just as like surprised as everybody else that like they're seeing their mom and their dad or their old dog. But it's always really comforting. And
this is the first time I've heard that it incorporates pets.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I've heard it so much about relatives and like, oh, she's here with me. He's here with me. Oh, hi.
Yes.
That kind of thing. Because I always think like we're always in the business of rescuing pit bulls. And my current pit bull, Diamond, I always feel like, well, Diamond is going to be. That's my special dog to journey onwards with. Like, I really want Diamond by my side. I think my wife and I will fight over that one.
Yeah. People see animals, horses, pets. I mean, they see whoever's really close to them will bring them comfort. That's usually who they see. And they usually get messages of like, I'm coming to get you soon. Don't worry about it. We've got you. And I always claim to like not know why it happens. I'm not here to say like, and for sure that means they really are. I'm more just like,
well, what do you think? What do you believe?